Alright. Hey guys. Testing. Hey guys, welcome in, legends. Smash that like button and introduce yourselves. Name alcohol. Well, first of all, not an alcoholic to start with. You know, but sure, whatever you want to call yourself. Hey guys, welcome in everybody. Don't forget to smash that like button and say hi. Don't be shy, I won't bite you, I promise. Hey Catnap, thanks so much for smashing that like button. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you're new as well. I'd greatly appreciate it. Perfect, thank you. I very much appreciate that. And yes, and we do have State of Origin tomorrow, which I'm very excited for. Go New South Wales! Yeah, no, it's gonna be great. Perfect. Thank you, Catnap. Yeah, no, exactly. And the Roosters and Raiders play on Sunday as well. We are looking at a good week and weekend of football. I am very excited for it all to come. Don't forget Fireball to smash that, to hit that like button if you haven't already. I know Cadnap did and smash that subscribe button as well, which is awesome. 5 minutes in, we're already peaked at 15, which is ridiculous. It proves that chat streams do really well. It seems like I need to start doing them a bit more often. No, I only figured to do a chat stream today because I'm just not really in the mood to do much of any gameplay. So and I had a couple of things to do around the house, washing, all that other stuff. So I thought, let's knock out two birds with one stone. Get some live streaming done and be on here for everybody else. Yeah, well, remember, dude, that's this season. Remember, it's exciting and it's great for the Raiders, and I'm very happy for them. But yeah, it is this season. Like the Raiders have had an unstoppable season, dude. Believe me, it's been absolutely incredible. I'm just organizing between regular clothes and PJs. What I've got to hang up, what I've got to put on our drying rack. Number one, Sluden, thank you, Chu, for their part in assisting. Well, we're just gonna have to wait and see till the weekend. We can't predict how. I guess we can't really predict how either team's gonna play until we reach that stage, right? Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy either way. Whether the Raiders or Roosters win, I'm happy either way. So, hope for the best. Don't mind me. As well as this, I'm catching up on Injustice while I'm doing this stream and hanging out the wash and do things at once. Okay, easiest win ever. Hey, Northern Gaming, how are you, legend? Oops, sorry about the stutter there. Lost my words there for a minute. No, but how are you, man? Good, nice to see you. Yeah, beautiful. I'll be tuning in to watch it. I was initially planning on coming around to watch it, but I got work in the morning, so I've got to, I was gonna be here enough for that. So. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Sorry if you can hear the jingles. I've got coat hangers galore, all in shambles, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, we'll be doing this. I've got to go through my Yu-Gi-Oh card collection. There's a place known as Ronin Games that over here in Australia that we have that people meet up once a week and we play card games. We play Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic, Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, it's an amazing experience. Lots of fun, lots of good people. Thought it was a pocket full of change. Right. Yeah, well, it's well, I mean, look, New South Wales did win last time, so it does make sense for them to be the favourites. What do you mean, Northern? A pocket full of change? So I'm not sure what you mean, dude. Hang on a second, it's good. Oh, right. All good, dude. Sorry. No, I'm with you now. Yeah. No, it can sound like that. Yeah, no, it's because they're all like the thinnest little piece of metal, so it's a bit of a so it does sound like that. So yeah, no, on the yeah, Fireball, neither have I. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons either. It's just one of the things that Ronan does. I mean, it's not something I'm particularly interested in. Like when I play games, I like to play a game where I don't like fantasy. I don't like imagination. Maybe secretly playing slots. uh, Hang on. Let's wait a minute. I wanna that. Nah, proof is unfortunately I'm not playing slots. I'm too poor. That's what we're dealing with here. That's look, that disaster. All right. Hey Kendra, how are you? Welcome in. Thanks for joining. So we're currently on the hunt around my house to find coat hangers to put some clothes up. There's one. I need two more. So I gotta. I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling a lot better from the weekend. Thanks for checking out the post that I made the other day. Yeah, no, it's just not so much of a good place. Hang on a minute. Well, Fireball. If my imagination is dirty, where do you think I learned it from, huh? Yeah, guys, and yeah, Fireball and me, we've been friends for too long, and he's taught me a lot of horrible. No, I'm just kidding. He hasn't taught me horrible things. We both have dirty minds in certain situations, and I don't know why I cannot find two precious coat hangers. That's cool. Yeah, no, I mean, also Mabel, Kendra does say she sucks at leaving comments, but like the amount of comments she's left on my videos, she's my top commenter. So, you know, no, I'm not trying. I'm just messing around. Like I appreciate anyone supporting me, whether it's someone commenting on one video, whether it's someone commenting on 60 videos. You know, and I kind of feel like everyone else is like that. You know, it doesn't really matter. Learn from the master. Is that right, huh? Learn from the master. Okay. Well, good. Yeah, no, I know that I will admit I've been a little bit lazy. I've got I think it's your last 3 videos I haven't caught up with. But I'm gonna do that this summer because after this live stream I've legit got, how many devices do we have? I've got like 5 or 6 individual devices that I can use to watch videos on the same account at once. So I'm gonna like kind of just push them all out there and have multiple channels go in the server. I'll leave comments on those, like you guys especially, for taking the time out of your day to come and tune in with me for a bit. I'll definitely be doing the same on your videos and streams when they pop up. Hey, Lucy Grace, welcome in. I'll be getting back to my game channel. It's been a long time since I've streamed, falling behind big time. No, that's okay. You can't be expected to do it 24/7. You know, it's something that sometimes it can feel really easy to do live streams, and then other times it feels a bit like overwhelming. You don't want to do it anymore, kind of thing. You know, so. Don't forget, also, Lucy Grace, don't forget to smash that like button. I really appreciate you being in here. And for now, we're going to compromise by putting these tops on pant coat hangers because I can't find any regular coat hangers. More like Google. Oh, hey, Google. Oh, yeah, Google videos. Very nice. You've been talking to me about doing those Google videos for a while, so it's good to hear that you're putting them out there. So... Okay, so we've hung all the clips. Sorry, one thing to note about me, Legends, is that I do talk to myself. The perks of having autism and ADHD. I don't know if it's an ADHD thing. Maybe it's just a me thing. But I talk to myself all the time. So, yeah. We're just moving stuff back and forth. I'm extremely grateful for you, for all of you being in here. Very much appreciated. I haven't yet Fireball, but like I mentioned with Northern, I'm gonna be going through everyone's videos the Savo since I've got multiple devices. It means I can run multiple videos at once. Save myself well, saves us time in general. I don't know why I brought the basket of washing down to my room when I have to bring the drying rack out to the lounge room where the washing was. Oh God, it's all right. Yeah, no, it isn't. It's not good enough at all, dude. But no, I also put up a community post. I'm not sure if you legends have seen it yet, but I put up a community post earlier about doing a face reveal. I don't know. Like I want to, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Same man, I have ADD, so sometimes I catch myself. Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, look, it's I don't think having disabilities, ADHD, ADD. I don't see any of it as necessarily a bad thing. Like I just believe that we all think in a different way, which is a good thing because it means that we can bring fresh perspectives to everyone else around us. It's all right, Fireboy. Get to it when you get to it. I'm sure people are gonna appreciate even if you can only get to one or two. I personally try to get to as many videos as possible because you guys take the time out of your days, potentially busy schedules to be here with me. So I very much appreciate it. So we just have to connect this thing because I took it apart the other day so I could put it away. Oh, jeez. There we go. And this. Oh hey Reggie, not much. I'm currently just doing some washing around the house. Gonna be going through my Yu-Gi-Oh cards soon because I'm going to Ronin tonight. Yeah, well, because I haven't been in a while and I need to get back out being social because I struck out with someone. I struck out with a girl and I kind of feel like it'll be good for me to get back out there and not think about what happened. So. Yeah, Fireball, that's definitely achievable. Hitting 200 subs by the end of the year. I mean, I'm kind of just going with the flow, regardless of what I can hit. Because I mean, I've been on YouTube for. Oh hey yes I can. Welcome in. Thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Oh. But no, sorry. The only thing I was gonna bring was that I'm kind of just going with the flow. If I get a couple subscribers by the end of the year or whatever, like either way, I'll be super grateful. Suppose me just got lost. It's right. Thanks, Kendra. I really appreciate you going to check him out. It means a lot. I just gotta get some clothes on this. Because the other pretty cool thing about the drying rack that I have is the fact that this dry rack heats up, so I can dry my clothes like way quicker. And also it does help with the sun being out. It's kind of just like an amplifier to drying clothes. A very, very helpful thing. Yeah, no worries. Kendra, are you stepping me through your gaming channel as well? I think you mentioned that you did already. I just wasn't sure because if you are, I'll do the same thing back on my main channel account and on my second channel as well. Because I've launched my second channel, but I'm not really gonna put it. I don't want to put it much in the limelight just yet. I kind of just want to start making videos on it, work on its craft, just go from there, see how it goes. I mean, because the one I launched, it like the first short that I launched on my second channel has 1,300 views already. Granted, it does only have 7 likes, but still, getting over 1,000 views on a first video, I think is pretty impressive. What are you doing, Artie? So I've got my dog currently standing in the sun, wondering what brother's doing. So, I'm going live from Perth. Yeah. I'm very much looking forward to that. Make sure you can see if you can if you can go live or even just do as much recording as possible while you're out outside of all the bowling. Like I feel like people would love to see where you guys are going. Because Legend, there's a bunch of places Fireball's going to. Like they're going to an old prison. Hang on. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, just make sure you do as much as possible, because there's a lot. There's a lot of potential for filming that you can do out there. With the time and while you're out there, at least. Almost got our clothes hung up because I wanted to try and because I'm spreading out these as much as possible, and then I'm going to shove this in the sun, so hopefully it'll dry in the next couple of hours, and then that's the washing and housewife portion of this live stream finished. Because I did some of the other stuff, and then I'll be spending the rest of it going through my card collection. Stack that in the sun. So, basket put away. That'll be helpful. Yeah, perfect Fireball. I can't wait to see it. I normally would be going with him because this is an event for a 10-pin bowling league that we're part of. But the expense for this competition, it cost a lot. So I felt like I felt like it was better to sit out for a bit instead. Oh, powertrain. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm legit multitasking. I've got my main device in front of me. Elections, I have a few new sleeves in my room that allow me to better organize mine. Oh, that's handy. That's very handy. Oh, you've replaced me with Boba Fett, have you? Don't ask, Legends. It's just a joke between me and Fireball and one of our other best mates. We're not insulting anyone. It's legitimately just a joke. You know, well, the sleeves I've got, I'll chuck on my sunglasses and turn the camera on shortly, and I'll show off some of the sleeves that I have in a second once I succeed or fail in this fight. Let's see which one happens. Well, it looks like we're going down. Yeah, let's just leave that. Here it is. Oh. Okay. I wonder what. It might help if I take my main glasses off before putting on my sunglasses. I mean, that might help just a little bit, don't you think? I don't know. Maybe if I'm smart enough. I don't know where to set it. So the area I'm sitting is very little. What it says. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I've got my device currently up against the thing that I have all my cards in. So yes, weirdo right here. Okay. Slightly better shades. Well, the thing is about these ones, Red Jays. These ones are prescription. But when I went to initially get eye tested, when I found out I was actually blind, they gave me prescription sunglasses as well as my main glasses as well. So not that I use them much. Like I mostly just use them either when I'm out exercising or on camera. So I don't know. So I'm just getting my boxes of cards out here. Because I have two deck boxes, one that I use regularly, and a second one which is in here that I'm taking with me tonight. So, yeah. Okay, I've got the guard there, so that's yeah. Because I've got a second. Because I would love to try and explain Yu-Gi-Oh, but for the people that don't get it, it's really hard to understand. Like, I've been playing this game for... How long have we had now? Like, maybe probably 2 or 3 years, and there's a lot of aspects I still don't get, so... Actually, let's do a show of a little bit of the gaming stuff. So, yeah. So, as well as Northern pointing out the Series X, I have a good idea of what that means. It means we could potentially play some games together. But yeah, so I've got Series X. I've got... Jeez, get my big fat head out of the way. That might be helpful. I've got my PlayStation 5. And then down here, I've got PlayStation 3, 2, and Nintendo Wii. Yeah, so good little combo of... good little combination of things. So, let's see. What else was I going to get out of this box? Because I'm also going to plan on going in there tonight buying like a card box, because at the moment I've just got these, and if I buy a box that fits into this that I've got behind me, then I can just store everything into one, because at the moment I've got them in bags. Oh, PlayStation 5 Pro. To be fair, I didn't even know that was a thing, so I might have to send you a photo of myself. Yeah, you should, because I imagine your setup's probably 10 times better than mine. To be fair, I didn't really set it up for a gaming setup. Like, this TV that I've got here, I bought for, I think it was 248 or 249, something like that. And yeah, it's pretty good. Like, it's, I've got an old Linden TV, in that room over there that's my sleeping room. So, no, that's all right, Kendra. Don't be sorry. I really appreciate you sticking around. Thanks so much for coming in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. They have the new Switch now. Yeah, the Switch 2. That's coming around soon. It's coming along with the new Pokemon game, which I'm not gonna lie, I am very disappointed in. But chat for a bit, and I enjoyed. Thanks, Kendra. We really appreciate it. We all hope that you have an amazing rest of your night. Say hi to everyone on your end. Right. So I was going through. So this is the deck that I'm gonna be using tonight. I'm gonna take both with me because, why not? But Northern, have you had any experience with Yu-Gi-Oh before? I know Fireball hasn't, but I know Red Jay has, because me and him grew up on Yu-Gi-Oh, Bakugan, and Pokemon. Although I'm not sure what his knowledge of it is now, but yeah. So yeah, those are the colors of the sleeves that I've got. I got them off one of my friends. She was giving up her Yu-Gi-Oh collection because she already had enough already previously. Because she wanted to focus on Pokemon, because she's a Pokemon card collector, and she didn't want the Yu-Gi-Oh cards anymore. So she gave me a bunch of Blue Eyes White Dragon cards with the sleeves, and asked her if she wanted the sleeves back, and she said no, because she said she's already got a massive collection. So I thought, why not implement them into one of my decks? But I still have to go through this one though. Used to play a bit of Magic back in the day. Okay, fair enough. I mean, TCG in years. I imagine so. I know Fireball. I have friends. That's absolutely crazy. But no, so let me show one of the main gimmick cards of this deck. So this deck is the deck I use is Gem Knights. So Gem Knights are for those obviously for the knowledge of not knowing Yu-Gi-Oh. Sorry, the simplest way I can explain it is that in Yu-Gi-Oh, there's different teams. Like there's teams of cards that you put them together and they're at their strongest. And in Yu-Gi-Oh, they call them archetypes. So my favorites are Gem Knights. That's one of them. I'm not sure how good you can see it on the camera, but that's one of them. Gem Knight Crystal. He's the strongest of the Gem Knights. And the Gem Knights were the first like team of cards that I used when I was when I was first getting into Yu-Gi-Oh again. But Gem Knights are extremely. Hang on, sorry, like just my throat's a little bit dry. Oh, hello, Artie. Come here. Come and say hello. Come here. Come on. Hello. Say hello. Hey, hello. No, doesn't want to. No ear licking. He likes ears. I don't know why he likes ears. If anyone can tell me why he likes to lick my ears, I'd love to know. So. Yeah. Gem Knights, Elemental Heroes, Fire Kings. There's so many friggin' archetypes out there. Fire Kings is my competitive one. So Fire Kings, which is in this beautiful little sleeve here. I'll show you the main card that's in this, the strong card that's in this deck, which is this one right here. This one right here, again, focus, damn it. Which is Fire King Grenix, or Scared Fire King Grenix. It's not the strongest in the deck, but it's the main card to go to, because the Fire King cards are built around destruction. So, like, for example, you have a card on the field, Fire King gets destroyed, the other ones have conditions where you can special summon them if your cards are destroyed. So, it goes around that. So that's my competitive deck, the one that I use when I want to try and win. And then for the Gem Knights kind of just for fun. It's just for go in there, let's have a laugh, have a good time, So I'll take both tonight. Oh yeah, do you like my totally non-related Dark Magician Karibo sleeves? I found them in Ronin one night and I just thought that looks so cool, so I thought I'd get them. Because I was looking for card sleeves and they only had the Karibo sleeves, or I think there was another one that I just didn't want. Yeah, most of the things that you can get, you buy online. But I'll be back in 2 seconds, legends. I'm just going to grab some water because my throat's a bit burny. You can just watch my floor. Alright, we're back in action again. Yeah, so the main thing I wanted to do with the Gem Knights, which I've got them here, is I wanted to go through them, because I'm going to use them tonight against other players, but I need to make sure that what I have, is going to work. As that's kind of 2 years' way of what Pikachu is to Pokemon's Jack Frost. Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's, like I don't know, if you wanted to say about the fact that Pikachu's the gimmick in you could bore for this what tree, right? Okay. If you wanted to compare if you wanted to compare what do you call it, compare an archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh to like how popular Pikachu is in Pokemon, you'd probably have to actually say the Elemental Heroes. The Elemental Heroes is the deck that has had the most support over the years. Like, even after its release with Yu-Gi-Oh GX, I think in 2004 or 5. Red J, you're going to have to correct me on that because I know you would know that. I don't, but I think it was either 2004 or 2006. I don't remember the exact year. I just remember that itself. So I'm just getting them out and putting them together for their certain archetypes. But when it comes to Gem Knights, that's another one that is required. Gem Knight Lapis. Gem Knight Lapis has a fusion card, and this fusion card allows you to deal damage to your opponent based on cards that have been specially summoned to the field. And trust me, these days every freaking card is special summoned. So it's like there are people that can fill up their field, 5 monsters, like extra deck. So I should explain it. An extra deck is like your strongest monsters, like the monsters that you can't get out through normal means. You have to use certain cards like spells, to get them out, and they're like the strongest cards in the entire deck. And they're the fusion cards that you can put in. I've got extra fusions there, but I use fusion cards because, well, they're the most fun to use. And then I've got another one that's Xyz, which is just like combining monsters at a certain level together to make the strongest of the strong. Yeah. So it's, let's see. So yeah. So like I said, this deck is not perfect. It's not in a, what do you call it? It's not in the sense where it's invincible. This deck can easily be destroyed, and I'm probably gonna lose a few times tonight. But I kind of just want to test the waters with it. I want to see how I can get it, how I can compare in comparison to these guys, because these guys have played in competitions across the city that I live in, as you know, as Red J and Five will know, because we all live in the same place. But we but yeah, like these people are like some of the best, and we even have some guys who play who are judges as well. So you know, facing these guys is just Jesus. So much better having water. Sorry, it's just a bit difficult to see in the sunnies, but we can still see somewhat to a degree. Okay, good. I do have Unexpected DI, Mystical, Rikeki, Cosmic Cyclone. Gem Knight Fusion. Do I have another 2 of them sitting in here? Because I need at least 3. Yeah, pretty much. That's the, like in the way that you'll understand, they pretty much will eat me alive. I'm still going to go in there and be confident. I'm not going to go in there and say that, oh, I'm going to lose or I'm going to get trashed. Like, I'm going to go in there and truly believe that I can win. Because yes, these people are good. They're talented, but they're not invincible. But no, I want to go through it because I want to make sure. Because like I said, I'm going to walk in there. The best I could do is possibly keep myself busy with some Les dice or something. Okay, fair enough. That's all good, dude. Yeah, no, well, I went on a run this morning, because I wanted to exercise a little bit. Actually, let's see how many steps I finished with. Hey, no, you don't have to use my phone to stream for a change, and my phone's about to die. That's kind of sad. But anyway, that's okay. 12,000. So 12,000 steps, 9.8 kilometers, which for any Americans listening, that's about, I think it's 11 or 12 miles or something. I'd have to chuck it in a search and properly figure it out, but I think that's where it calculates off to. So yeah, it's a long walk. Took these dogs on, I don't know, it was only like a kilometer this morning, but I walk them every day, so that's why I don't like to take them on big walks, because I don't want to burn them out. I don't want to get them in a condition where they're going to be like, oh Jesus, we're in so much pain. Let's see, Infinite, Drawn Lockbird, Cyber, Enforcement. I thought I had more than one Armadillo. Oh, maybe I only got one. Okay, that's not fine, but it'll do, I guess. Oh, and the other fun card to use in this deck. They work for right. Yeah, and that's another one that's really good. Nobu. Sorry, come on, camera focus, damn it. Sorry, it's a bit difficult. Hang on, let me just yeet it out of the sleeve. Maybe that might help you see it a little bit better. That's there, Nobu. This card is really good. This card is it has a bit of a problem when it's summoned, but you know, but the condition is that since there's so many people that like to do, oh, I can special summon this card, get this card out, and it's just rinse and repeat. If your opponent does that 5 times in a row, 5 times in a row, this card can destroy all of them and special summon itself, which means you can wipe your opponent's board and getting a monster out as well. So like it has its advantages. I mean, it does summon a token to your opponent's field as well, based on the mode that you put it in, defense mode, defense mode, attack mode, which can be bad because if you put it into attack mode, your opponent can attack you with it. But, you know. You know, so but no, I am ready and I am confident with this. I'm still going to take the Fire Kings. I'm not going to use the same deck in one night. I'll use both decks in each situation because I know you can change decks in between rounds. And each round you do 2 duels max. I'm sorry, 3 duels max. 2 if your opponent or yourself wins twice. Like if you win 2 in a row, there's no point doing the third. But I like to push people into doing the extra one if it's there. So you know, but no, I've got them. I've got those. I've got my main guy Crystal. There's just one spell card that I need to get tonight when I'm there, because I'm gonna go before the tournament starts. Because at Ronin, they have like massive collections of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that you can look through. I think they've got Pokemon cards as well. I just don't really look through the Pokemon cards much. Do I have 3 of Obsidian, or do I only have 2? Because I should have 3 of Obsidian. But no, so I'm gonna jump on Master Duel later on today and just practice with this deck as much as I possibly can, just to kind of get my head around using it. But I need to look for more spells and traps, because at the moment I don't have much in the spell and trap department. No, no, that's fine, dude. I'll probably jump off about 12 anyway. I didn't plan on this being a long stream anyway, so I kind of just wanted to jump on for a bit just to get my stream numbers up, because obviously I didn't stream on Friday. I just wasn't feeling 100% on Friday, so I thought I'd catch up by doing it here. We've got Proxy. Hang on, send from your hand on the side of the field to the graveyard fusion materials that are listed. A gem fusion card that special summon a fusion monster from the extra deck. This special summon is treated as a fusion summon, right? Works. We can put that in. That can work as another trap, because there's another trap card that I need for this Gem Knight deck, which is called Brilliant Sparks. This trap card allows you to deal damage to your opponent based on your monster's original attack when it's destroyed. So if you have a monster with like 2,000 attack, your opponent takes 2,000 damage. And the other beautiful effect about Brilliant Sparks is that if you banish a Gem Knight monster from your graveyard, you can get it back. So it means that you can return it, summon a monster, rinse and repeat. So there are lots of strategies that you can do against people. Playing online in Master Duel and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just a pain in the ass, because people have effects that just freaking last forever. And it can be a massive pain. So, but I still use some of the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Spells and trap cards. Like, I don't rely on everything that's just super new in the meta. I appreciate that, man. I've had a couple of people who have gotten in touch with me about the weekend situation, but like, I'm fine, man. It's me and her didn't really. Oh, yeah, because I didn't mention this. We're gonna stay friends, dude. With Amy, we're gonna just stick to being friends, and I can say that because it's not her actual name, so it's just like what she prefers to be called. But yeah, we're gonna stay friends, and I'm honestly fine with that. Never thought I'd say that in my life. Never thought I'd say I'm fine with a girl friend zoning me, but you know, that's fine. I forgot. Fucking, it's gonna be so dark. It's fucking dark on this television. But yeah, like I said, I've got this Gem Knight deck ready to go. I'm still a bit nervous with it because I don't know how it's going to behave. I am gonna switch between cards in like my Fire King competitive deck and this deck. Like, I'm gonna add certain cards in here. I'm gonna do that in between duels and matches because I kind of want to go in between. I want to see how it behaves. Ah, cool. I was just counting up card numbers. Got over 40 and I have over 10 in extra, so I've got enough for a legal deck, and I've also got space to add more, which is another good thing. I've got some extra purple sleeves, so I've got extra sleeves to add for main cards, because once I get there later on today, since it's nearing lunchtime, because the event starts about 6, so I'll probably try and get there around 5 or 4:30 or something, an hour-ish beforehand. I'm not sure this deck's also ready to go. I don't think I've moved anything from this deck, so this deck's stable. Yeah, that's a very fair point, dude. Friends do stick around. Like seriously, me and you are probably one of the biggest catalysts to that. Me and you have been friends for about 6 years now, and we've had our bumps. Me and Fireball have had a lot of bumps down the road, but here we are, still best friends, and like he's considered me, I consider him a brother. So, well, because he is. So. Because we argue, disagree, and everything else like brothers anyway, so it's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot I had True King in this deck. I don't know if I should take out True King. True King is this, by the way. It's a card that doesn't really go with the Fire Kings, but it's got a destruction effect where you can destroy 2 other fire monsters, which can trigger Fire King's effects. And also once it hits the field, it can also banish one of your opponent's cards as well. So that's why I keep it in there, because it's good for the sake of removing one of your opponent's monsters, especially if it's one of those cards that one of those cards that that needs to be in the graveyard or on the field. Let's see. So I'm just putting some cards together, making sure that I have all the potential hand traps that I could ever need. Because I've only got 2 of each, because I used to carry 3 of each with certain cards like hand traps, but like it just but carrying 3 copies is a massive risk, because if you have a situation where you draw into both of them, you don't want to have the 3rd one in case you draw that, because then you got 3 hand traps, and that's a waste for a hand. So yeah, it just doesn't work. But I've got tons of spells in here, and traps and cards. Yeah, you can say that. I'll let you say that. Trust me, like I said, we've had our grievings, but he's still my brother, and he always will be. And I'm just putting certain cards like that, traps, level 4s, everything else that's required. Yeah, because I don't think there's anything else I'm missing. I think these decks are good to go for later today. Again, I have to wait and see how they're going to behave. There are certain cards that I've put in here over the time. I thought I had more copies of Torrential than that. I swear to God, I had at least 2 copies of Torrential. I'll show these cards off as I find them through. But Torrential Tribute is another one. Oh no, I do have. Wait, why have I got? Okay, I don't know why I'm carrying 3 copies of Torrential Tribute, but anyway, and only 2 of Imperm and 1 of Evacuation Device. No, that's all good. Don't be sorry, mate. No drama at all. I'm currently just going through my decks that I'm gonna set up for later. That I'm gonna have ready. Sorry for tonight. 3 Ash, 3 effects. That's fine. Wait, did I say 3 Ash? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's the downside, because having more than that copy of Ash can be a very dangerous thing. And I know everyone has their styles of things. When it comes to cards, I have a really weird way I like to shuffle cards. I like to put all the same ones together, and then when I put them in there, I put them in slots. So like I'll break it up. I'll break them up, like I'll squeeze them in there, kind of to try and mix it up as much as I possibly can. So then it's a complete mystery to what I'll get. Because as of late, there are some situations where I'll draw and then I'll get like 3 copies of one card, and then I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with this? So, yeah. But I'll jump onto some of the tougher solo opponents with the Gem Knights. Like, I'll play around with the deck as much as possible. I'll see what I can muster up. Alright, let's have a look here. So funny. Fireball is an unintentional comedian. Looks like we've got about 10 minutes left. Yeah, because like I said, I was only going to go for an hour, just go through this stuff and, you know, give myself some live stream time. Yeah, Drone Lockbird, Phoenix. And yeah, it's just the main deck to shuffle. It doesn't matter if you shuffle an extra deck, because an extra deck is not a situation of you picking random cards. It can be, but most of the time it's not. And in my circumstance, it isn't. So, yeah, so that's those two. I just don't know, because I am nervous with this Gemini deck. Like, I'm very nervous, because I've used it a bunch in Master Duel, but I've never used it in real life. So it's going to be a very different situation to use it in real life. Not an impossible thing, but it's going to be interesting. That's what one thing I can guarantee is it's going to be very freaking interesting against no matter what of opponents. I revived it. Mate, that's crazy. I don't know how you did that. It's like, Northern Mage, unintentional magician. So yeah, but now going in there tonight, I will be praying, because there's one card that I need in this deck to make this deck a little bit more effective with its gimmick, because this gimmick is fusion, so like combining monsters together to make a really powerful beast. And there's a spell card called Fusion Weapon, which increases a fusion monster's attack by 1500. So if you have like 2500, or it'll take it up to 4000. Wait, is it 4? Hang on, wait. Yeah, 4000. So then that's 4000 attack, and you know, and it makes it really powerful. So, but again, wait and see how we go. I've added simple spells and traps to this deck, but the one card that I've added to this deck that might give me a slim chance against some people, because I imagine when some people face this, they're gonna you know. Yeah, for sure. I'm actually, well, down the line. I ideally actually want to start recording some of my duels in person, but I know, but to do that, I need to see if I'm allowed to film in there. Like if I like if I can get consent from the from the owner to film in there, and also if I can get consent to film the tables while doing some of the duels as well. Like I'm assuming filming the duels, because I won't be showing anyone's faces. It'll literally, I'll have. Give it. I'll use this camera stand, and I'll like set it up in a way where my phone's facing down. So then it's just filming the table, but I still need permission from the owners to be able to film in the building, because I know some stores have policies against filming, so I need to find out if it's alright. Yeah, pray to the Yu-Gi-Oh god. I'll be praying to the Yu-Gi-Oh gods if I can actually win with the Gem Knights. If I can win with the Gem Knights, I will be absolutely amazed. Because the only other card in this Gem Knight deck that I do not possess, that I need to make this deck usable, well, not usable, but better used, is a Link monster. I think it's called Cortez, or Cortez, something like that. This card basically is one of the only starters that this deck has. Because a lot of newer decks have starters. They have setups. They have, oh, you can do it this way. But without those starter cards, you can only, you know, summon a card and then pass the turn, and then watch your opponent basically annihilate you. So wait and see how it goes. So, but but for the sake of tonight, I'll keep an I might even do a mini vlog video of me at least traveling there, because when I set up my bags, and I got to get the bus from somewhere near here to get to town, and then I've got to walk there. So, but no, I'll talk to the owner tonight about what their policy is on filming and recording. If they have a policy under filming and recording, because some businesses do, some businesses don't. Best case scenario, he says we don't give a shit, go ahead. Or some policies say you can't, then that's fine. I might see if I can drag one or two of my mates over here to duel me here, and then I can obviously record in my own house, because if there's any policies according to my mother, I'll make some of those rules of my own. So yeah, shuffle these up, and then yeah, wait till 12. play some Master Duel for a bit, give this deck a proper whirl, look at every potential strategy, because I'm going to need every bit of assistance I can get. Oh yeah, do you guys like my Xbox controller? It's red, so pretty. Yeah, I used to have like another. I don't think I've got any more at the moment. I used to have like another 4, but yeah, just the previous 3 that I had all broke down, so wasn't necessarily helpful. No, you're not too far away at all. So yeah, I didn't realize this game came out in 2020. Just launching Master Duel because we've got a few minutes left in here, and then once this stream's out, I'll be doing this for a little while, and I'll launch a couple of playlists and videos off some of you guys just to kind of catch up a little bit. And yeah. Alright, just updates and maintenance happening tomorrow on this game. I really hope if they do any sort of maintenance on this game, it fixes. If there's a few things that need to be fixed in this game, like there are some people that are taking 5 to 10 minute freaking turns, and it's so annoying. Yeah, that's very fair. Sorry, just give me a minute. I think I might be having issues with my diabetes. I'm starting to feel a bit weird. Oh no, we're okay. We're good. Does it go faster than you throw it? No, I haven't broken any yet. The only time, well, unless you count me breaking my controllers as them breaking down, but like in general, I haven't thrown any controllers. I've slid them across the floor, but I've never like outright gone, fuck this game. Like I've never outright thrown it as hard as I possibly can to destroy them outright. No, I think it's ready to go. I'm gonna go in there tonight. Pray that in their extra cards they have the link card that I need, because without it, it's gonna make those fights a whole lot more freaking harder. Not impossible, just less comfortable. Let's play the mirror match against this thing. I'll be doing this off stream. I just want to set this up so then I can show off my Master Duel Gem Knight deck. Because my Master Duel Gem Knight deck is a lot better. It's not perfect by any means, but it's at least cooler. Let's go there. I don't know how well you can see that. That's basically what it looks like. I mean, looking on the outset, there are... Yeah, no, you can't. Literally, there's no gaming world out there where you can successfully play through a video game without a lag, a glitch, or some dumb thing happening. And also looking, that's another card I could add if I could find a copy or two of it. Defusion. That's another one I can use. Yeah, probably. Know me so well, dude. Nah, that's all good. Yeah, there are a few cards in this in the Master Duel deck that I run that I don't have in real life. So I'll make a list tonight of cards that I'm looking for, but there's no promises or guarantees. But oh well, such is life. I don't have the money or funds to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on cards in a game anyway. In the video game, I can get all of it for free because, you play the game, you earn items to make it all behave, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to bounce, Legends. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys all have a lovely day or night wherever you reside in the world, even though I know where you guys reside. But, yeah, take care, guys.